A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and that's that.
What's going on, you guys? Blake here, aka Perfect Storm. I'm here with my boy.
I'm Corey.
You stay right there, picture. Okay. And we're actually gonna be talking about the upcoming UFC pay-per-view. We're actually gonna give our predictions and our thoughts on it. He is a sports enthusiast. He knows his stuff. So I'll let you go first. So the first fight we're gonna be talking about is the Ian Gary fight. Okay, we're gonna go through the prelims, the early prelims to the main card, and the fights that we want to talk about. So the first one's Ian Gary. What are your thoughts on Ian Gary?
I mean, I know who he is, and I don't really know who the other guy is.
So that's a deciding factor.
He's undefeated. He's Irish, big Irish balls.
Yeah.
He's 3-0 in the UFC. He's 10-0 overall.
Great technique. He has some crisp technique. So I like the guy. Obviously, I mean, you got to root for Ian Gary. Proud Irish.
Yeah.
Bollocks.
And then
Julian Marquez. That's the dude who has a Miley Cyrus obsession, right? He did call him Miley Cyrus in one of his fights.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
You remember that? So you got to root for him.
I mean, might be a little bit of a creep, but.
You gotta root for Julian.
Yeah.
Julian.
I mean, this French dude, or I don't know if he's Canadian or what he is that he's fighting against.
Yeah, Marc-Andre.
He might be
Barashalt. I got Julian on that one. What do you got?
I'll go with Julian, I guess.
Okay, now the next fight we're gonna talk about is Derek Brunson. Is he blonde Derek? That's the question. Is he blonde Derek?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of just skipped over the chick fights, but who cares about girls?
We love women on this channel, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I mean, you got Amanda Ribas. I'm going again.
I'll probably go with Ribas just because she's more attractive. And then Brunson, Duplessis. I'm going with Duplessis. Brunson, he's getting up there. He just lost. He got knocked out in his last fight. Duplessis is undefeated in the UFC. He just beat Till. He's 29, so he's in his prime years. I think.
I'm gonna have
to get the job done.
I'll go. If it's blonde Derek, I'm going blonde Derek because you can't root against blonde Derek.
Yeah, I just think Plessis might be the next title challenger of that division.
Okay, that's a good prediction. Now mark that one. Okay, next fight is Cody Garbrandt and Trevin Jones. I've never heard of Trevin Jones.
Yeah, I looked him up. He's lost his last 3 fights. I think this might be a fight for loser gets kicked out of the UFC.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that might be Cody should win this. But
yeah, man, Cody.
I think Trevin might be fighting for his job, so that might make him dangerous.
But Cody's on what, a 2-fight losing streak, right?
I mean, he's lost about 85 of his last 9 fights.
Yeah, he's on the last 2 he's lost.
I really think Dillashaw and his EPO shenanigans. I know he says he wasn't on in the Cody fights, but the way he recovered after getting rocked at the end of the first round of the first fight.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was all downhill because Cody. I think TJ got saved by the bell in that first fight, and then after that, Cody's career was just all downhill.
Yeah, that was a crazy right.
And then the way he came back, he just came back like nothing was wrong, as if he was on EPO.
He just came back like after
the next round he was fine.
Yeah.
Which is what EPO is for.
Also, it's almost like the Chandler thing. Cody doesn't utilize his skills.
Yeah, he doesn't wrestle.
He's
supposed to be a world-class wrestler.
His boxing is crisp too, but he just gets in there.
His cruise performance was perfect.
Oh, man.
Even the kicking, everything.
Dude, the takedown defense, scrambling. And he was patient. He didn't get in there in a slugfest. Everything was...
probably the most powerful fighter in the weight class.
And fast. He's probably the fastest.
But he just, his...
But like Chandler, man, they don't utilize
his glass gin, he just... I don't know. I worry about him getting knocked out because he's Cody Garbrandt, but I imagine he's got to be more skilled.
It's gonna be a good fight. I mean, it's gonna be a good fight.
I'm hoping to see him knock this guy out. But,
okay, so next one is Bo Nickel and Jamie Pickett.
Bo Nickel, I believe Penn State Wrestling.
3-0.
3-0. I think, are those all Contender Series fights? I think this is his first.
Yeah, I think he's. Yeah,
I think this is his first real proper fight.
That plays a factor.
I don't know
much
about this Jamie Pickett guy. I think they might just be kind of Dana might just be giving him.
He's
someone
decent.
that-
I've seen him fight before. He's good. I mean, his record is 13-8, but you know he's good. I believe I don't know how many fights he's had in the UFC, but he at least has it under his belt. I mean, this is a huge
few
card.
UFC fights. He was on the Contender Series himself. He's been okay.
This is a huge fight on a huge card.
He's on a 2-fight losing streak. I think. I guess we'll say Bo should get it done, but we'll see how he does under the pressure.
Next fight is Jeff Neal and Rakhmonov.
Yeah, Jeff Neal's
Rakhmonov.
good, but I mean Rakhmonov's 16-0.
Dude, he's a beast.
I think they might be setting up Jeff Neal.
Yeah,
For, I think they might be doing Jeff Neal a little dirty here. But Jeff Neal's a beast in his own right.
Yeah, Jeff Neal's good, but Rakhmonov is going to be I think he's going to contend for the title, dude. That's my prediction.
Jeff Neal's on a 2-fight win streak. So
Yeah.
He knocked out Luke in his last fight.
Luke is a beast, man.
So he definitely could knock him out, but I think Rakhmonov should get it done.
Okay, and Shevchenko, Grasso. I mean, Shevchenko.
Shevchenko is like probably my biggest, UFC woman's crush. I'd say
he does have.
So I don't know.
He gets
something about it.
He gets excited.
And also, I mean, she's just a beast.
I mean, she has a bullet tattoo on her rib, so I'm not gonna go, bro. I'm not going against that, dude. You know?
I mean, Grasso is pretty good herself.
Grasso's Grasso's.
But I mean, I'm going to pick Shevchenko until I'm proven wrong. I think Shevchenko did kind of struggle in her last fight.
Yeah. But again, bullet tattoo on the rib cage. I'm
just going to pick until she loses. I'm going to pick her. I mean, she's due for an Amanda Nunes upset situation.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to happen eventually.
That was crazy. Man.
But until it does happen, I'm going with Shevchenko.
Good bet. Okay, and obviously John Jones comeback
against Gane, which we'll see. I mean,
I got Gane, dude.
I'm
going Gane.
I'm definitely rooting for Gane.
I'm going Gane, even though John Jones is the beast. And I've seen people saying that Gane was like the best striker he's faced. That's definitely not true. You gotta. I mean, Gane's an exceptional striker, but as far as the best striker that he's ever faced, I mean, Machida, Shogun Hua. I mean, people are sleeping on those guys. Those were like beasts back in the day, especially in the striking category.
John's last fight was a little over 3 years ago, February 2020, and I feel like a lot of his wins, or there's a few of his wins where I wouldn't have picked him in the fight.
Well, I mean, what's that dude? What was his?
Was it Dominic Reyes?
Yeah, Dominic Reyes.
And Dominic Reyes has been getting knocked out lately.
Yeah, he did not. He did not win that fight, man.
And I mean, he had a split decision win against Thiago Santos, and he tore everything there is to tear in both legs, and it was still a split decision.
Yeah.
So that's a little questionable. He lost to Gustafsson in the first fight.
100%.
That wasn't even close.
The second fight, we're not talking. Don't even mention it. What are you talking about? We're not even talking about it.
I mean, we don't have to talk about him destroying Cormier and all that.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's good, but
he's a beast. But
I just like Gane more. It comes down to, and he has been more active lately.
Here's the thing: the wrestling does.
We'll see if there is any rust. I mean, John's kind of used to getting in these controversies and kind of going MIA and then having to come back.
But the thing is, too, is if Ngannou can control Gane like that, and he's not even a wrestler,
it might be a boring wrestling match for sure. That's definitely a worrisome thought. But I like to think Gane just comes out
and just slink
Fabricio Verdum flying jump kick
yeah,
at
like
the beginning,
Travis Brown.
He just knocks him out. I think
that'd be interesting, dude. I wanna. What's your prediction? What do you? Okay,
I'm gonna. The thing is, I think John can take a shot too.
Yeah.
So I'll say.
Has John ever been dropped?
The more we talk about it, the more it's hard for me to pick against John. Realistically, put your money on John. Yeah. But
I'm going Gane, man.
But I'm going Gane just because he's not a complete piece of shit.
Upset of the night.
That's my prediction.
Okay.
Gane by not being an asshole.
Next thing we're gonna talk about is obviously one of the biggest news things is McGregor versus Chandler doing the Ultimate Fighter. I mean, I think that might bring the Ultimate Fighter.
And honestly,
back.
In my opinion, maybe we just tell USADA to kick rocks on that fight. I mean, they might both be on it. I hate to say that about Chandler, but
Joey Diaz would say.
They're both taking shit that makes their head hurt. I mean, Conor. it's no secret what Conor's on.
I mean, he literally.
he's
looks,
on that Donald
dude,
Cerrone shit right now.
He looks like he's a different person.
Yeah.
Like it showed a picture of the first Ultimate Fighter when he was with what was that?
Mendes? Faber.
That's
butt chin.
The butt chin, yeah.
The butt chin.
The fucking retired surfer guy. Yeah, they showed like a images on both of them, and he looks like a completely different person, dude.
Yeah, no, he's
Like his face is deformed.
I think they might just be like, golden snitch. You can just kind of
Now,
get ready for that. But.
Yeah, Jeff.
Because like
Jeff, come on. Hey,
Johnny
Jeff.
Sins,
Jeff, get out of here, buddy. Okay.
Yeah. No, Mike. No, there's no reason I should like Conor McGregor over like Michael Chandler. Like he's like personal always. He's definitely an asshole.
You got that.
And Chandler's definitely a nice guy, but I just can't help but root for him. he was so good when he came up. I think.
Oh, man, dude. Like this might be controversial, okay? And in the comment section, I want to hear people's write in the comments what you think is the best UFC come up. McGregor had the best UFC come up as far as performances.
I mean, yeah, what he.
I mean, come on.
I mean, and you don't even like. He knocked out Poirier. He beat Holloway with a torn ACL.
Yeah.
And Max Holloway's like one of the goats.
Now he was a young Max.
But
he was a young little Max.
But it was a young Conor too.
He was a young Conor. He knocked out Diego Brandao, right? Is that Brandao? Yeah. He in Ireland.
Old man Dennis Seaver.
I mean, he did knock out the German midget. And then he knocks out Aldo in 14 seconds. I mean, he beat Chad.
The Eddie Alvarez is the greatest performance.
Yeah, that's the best performance.
I mean, maybe
again,
Max might have beat that against Qatar by now, but I mean, Conor finished him though with probably the best combination
ever.
And
he didn't get touched. He didn't even get touched, dude. And he just was walking around just with
it was for the two belt, the double belt.
Max from Qatar's up there though. So again, that's another one in the comment section. What is the best UFC performance for anybody? And what's your prediction on that?
I think Conor, if he's not like coming out with that stupid boxing stance, if he comes out fighting
front leg heavy,
if he comes out fighting like Conor, like prime Conor, I think even with the time off, he should beat Chandler, especially because Chandler has like that same problem where he's just winging big hooks. Like
he has such good skill
uses
wrestling. Level, he has such good skill level.
I think he might gas himself out, and then.
But they both have an issue about that. Now, is it going to be like a second round and Conor with the second round?
Yeah, and then, we know Conor likes to tap a little quickly, So
yeah, a little quick.
So Conor's a little quick to the taps.
Yeah.
But so if Chandler catches him in a position, it might be done. But
now, Chandler and Chad, I feel like have pretty similar styles a little bit.
Maybe just because they're kind of built the same.
And explosiveness.
And Chad actually uses wrestling.
Yeah, good hands.
And Conor still figured it out.
Like Chandler might be a little longer.
I mean, you would know.
Chandler a little longer.
But I think Chandler's just gonna try and stand and bang with him. And Conor's just gonna stand on the outside. If he's smart, he's gonna stay on the outside, he's gonna use leg kicks, he's gonna use body kicks. And I think if he fights the way he should fight, he'll be able to piece him up.
Okay, so so Michael Chandler's reach is 71 inches, and Chad Mendez's reach is 66 inches. So
yeah, I think Chad Mendes he's a little bit smaller. I think he's a little shorter.
Yeah. So if Chandler is big, but McGregor's big.
And it's at 170 too. Has Chandler even fought at 170? Because we don't have to have.
Is it at 170? I thought it was 155.
I thought they were doing it at 170.
I heard 155.
What? If it is at 170, because Conor's so big, and I thought Chandler, maybe it changed, but that'd be interesting to see Chandler not have to cut any weight.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And
you see like the turtle shit.
Because I don't know if Conor can even get to one. I mean, Chandler's already got.
Dude, I've seen them talking about.
Can Conor even make 155? Like,
dude.
I mean, he's got to be.
I think
walking around like a
McGregor
heavyweight.
Wanted it at 155 though, because he had his best performance at 155.
But isn't he beat Nate at 170, didn't he?
Yeah.
So. And I think was the Cowboy fight 172. All his comeback fights are 170.
You see, because he doesn't want to cut.
And I mean, obviously he's
Yeah,
on
it's
the
still up in the air, but I'm seeing some
he's on the Brock
172.
Lesnar stuff. So
Yeah. Nigga, that shit makes his head grow.
yeah.
Immigrant
I
talent.
don't know if you saw
Immigrant talent.
what Cerrone's looking like nowadays.
Dude, he's beastly too.
He retired and he immediately got on that good stuff.
Yeah,
I might
he's
have to do some investigations.
Yeah. He says he doesn't care. He said he's gonna get jacked once he leaves UFC. So
Yeah.
Cowboy's
Yeah,
a beast,
I
man.
can't
He's
blame
dope. You know, ranch. Come on. So you got McGregor in that fight?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go McGregor.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I can't. I like Chandler, dude. I love Chandler. He's a great.
We don't
dude,
even know when the
you
fight's gonna be yet. It's whenever.
But I will say the Ultimate Fighter ratings. They're
Yeah,
going up.
I mean I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. It will make me watch it because I'm that much of a fan.
I'm not gonna care about anyone else on that show.
No, I just want to
Like,
see.
and,
I want to see.
and all like the fun like shit talk is gonna make it to the end.
I want to see McGregor trash talk. Dude. I wanna see
Is it good McGregor trash talk or is it bad McGregor?
because we know the last Poirier fight was some terrible McGregor trash talk.
Well, he just
Your wife
he's
sent
like
me
trying.
DMs. Your wife sent me
But, like,
DMs. Like,
He's
bro,
just trying too hard because
Yeah.
he's forcing it. He's not.
he's forcing.
Before on his come up, it was just all natural off the tongue.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I
Like,
mean, Chael Sonnen will always be the goat, but
dude,
feeding a boss a carrot
Anderson Silva, you absolutely suck.
after he gets tapped out by him.
yeah,
But-
yeah. But McGregor's the best at like talking crap and backing it up. That was what
Yeah,
he was good.
yeah, because I mean,
You know?
that's how he won the auto fight. He got in his head, and he made Auto do some stuff he wouldn't have done, and he got knocked
They
out. 'cause of it.
literally in the back was like working on that exact thing.
Yep.
Like it was planned. So, but all right, guys, that is our predictions for the card and the McGregor Chandler. This is the new segment we're gonna be doing like once a week. We're gonna be talking about this stuff, you know, like predicting fights and different things. We're gonna have some things popping off. So we need to we're gonna get a title of what this is gonna be. We're gonna figure out a name for this segment.
Yeah, if anyone watches this and you have a good idea for us,
Yeah. For that and to make him look a little better, that's good too. But,
yeah.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
That's it. Peace.